Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Bhagwadgita, chapter 1, verse 25, 26, 27. Let me read 25 first. Bhishma Drona Pramukataha Sarveshancha Mahitshitam Uvacha Partha Pasyaitam Samavetam Kuruniti. Let me repeat. Bhishma Drona Pramukataha. In the previous verse, we have discussed it. As per the request or as per the instruction of Arjuna, Lord Krishna kept a chariot in between both the armies. In this verse, we are discussing where he has kept. Bhishma Drona Pramukataha Sarve Sancha Mahitshitam. The chariot was kept by Krishna in front of Bhishma and Drona. Pramukataha. Bhishma Drona Pramukataha in front of Sarvesam cha Mahitshitam. Sarvesam, many other kings. So in front of many kings, but he took two names only. Who are they? Bhishma and Drona. This is the most interesting point in Bhagavad Gita. Bhishma Drona Pramukataha Sarvesam cha Mahitshitam. After keeping the chariot in front of Bhishma, Drona and many other kings, next line. Uvacha Partha Pasyaitam Samavetam Kuruniti. Lord Krishna told Arjuna. Uvacha. Krishna said. What did he say? O Partha. Here Arjuna has been addressed as Partha. Pasyaitam Samavetam Kurun iti. Etan Pasya. Please see the army. You told me now in the previous verses. Please keep my chariot in between. I want to see everybody. Now I kept it. Pasya. Etan. Who are they? Samavetan assembled here. Kuru Niti. Kuru Vamsa. Kuru dynasty. Duryodhana's etc. The Kaurava Sena you wanted to see, now you see it. The chariot has been kept in front of Bhishma, Arjuna and many other kings, and the Lord Krishna spoke to Arjuna. O Arjuna, Uvacha. Means he said, Krishna said. What did he say? Partha, Pasyaitam, Samavetam, Kuruniti. Samavetam, assembled. Kuruniti, Kuru dynasty, or Kuru people, or Kauravas, the army of Kauravas. Pasya, please see it. Now what Arjuna will do? He will see. He will see. That is verse number 26. Tatra pasyat Stitan Partha Pitrunada Pitamahan Acharyan Matulan Bhratrun Putran Pautran Sakhim Stada Sasuran Suhrdaschaiva Senayo Ubhayorapi Senayo Ubhayorapi. Let me repeat again. Senayo Ubhayorapi. Senayo means army. Ubhayo, both sides. So Arjuna has seen not only the warriors of the Kaurava side, he has seen who are the warriors from my side. Because now the chariot is in between. That's why Senayo, Ubhayorapi, both the sides. Arjuna saw all the warriors on Kaurava side and Pandava side. Whom has seen? Tatra, there, Pasyatu, seen. Stitan, stationed or assembled. Partha, Arjuna. Whom has seen? Pitrun, fathers. Fatherless people or fathers. Pitamahan, grandfathers. Acharyan, teachers. Dronacharya. Pitamaha, Bhishma Pitamaha, grandfather. Matrun, maternal uncles. Bhratrun, brothers. Putran, sons. Pautran, grandsons. Sakhim, friends. Sasuran, father-in-law side. Suhrdaschaiva, well-wishers. Let me repeat again. Tatra pasyatu stitan parthaha. Tatra, there, Partha, Arjuna, pasyatu, seen. What he has seen? Pitrun atha pitamahan. Pitrun atha pitamahan. Fathers, grandfathers. Acharyan, teachers. Matulan, maternal side. Mother's brothers, etc. Bhratrun, brothers. His all brothers are there. Dhritarashtra, sons. Duryodhana also brothers. Putran, sons. Pautran, grandsons. Sakhim, friends. Sasuran, father-in-law side, in-laws. Suhurdaschaiva, well-wishers. Senayo, Ubayorapi, on both the sides, Arjuna, in one line to say, he has seen friends and relatives, in between whom the war is taking place. Not enemies, among the friends and among the relatives. Now 27 verse, line number 2. Tan Samikhya Sakaunteya Sarvan Bandhu Namastitan Krupaya Paraya Vishto Vishidan Idamabravit. Tan Samikhya, after seeing the army. Now I will not use the word army. After seeing fathers, grandfathers, teachers, brothers, friends, well-wishers, father-in-law side, mother-in-law side, whatever you call it, all relatives, on whose side? On both sides. Tan Samikhya Sakaunteya Sarvan Bandhu Navastitan. Kaunteya, here again Arjuna, Kunti Putra. Sarvan Bandhu Navastitan. Sarvan, all Bandhu relatives, Avastan stationed, who assembled in the war field. All are friends, all are relatives, all are well-wishers. Krupaya, Paraya, Vishto, now he is overwhelmed. Vishidan, sorrowfulness also. Idam, these words. Abravit, he spoke. Once Arjuna saw, when the son of Kunti Arjuna saw all these different grades of friends and relatives, he became overwhelmed with compassion and spoke thus. And spoke thus. 25, 26 and 27. In verse number 25, let us analyze now. Simply the chariot was kept in between both the armies in front of Bhishma and Dronacharya, Bhishma Drona Prampatha, and many other letters. And Lord Krishna said, please see all the variants. In 25, Arjuna saw all relatives and friends and well-wishers. Here the most important word is not on Kaurava side, on both sides. Means Arjuna observed the army of both the sides. That's the important. So after seeing these relatives, he was overwhelmed. High grade compassion. High grade. He started lamenting. What am I doing? My brothers, my friends, my well-wishers, my guru, my teacher, from whom I learned the education. Am I going to kill him? My grandfather, Bhishma, who loved all his life. Am I going to kill him? He is a true devotee. Arjuna is a true devotee. A true, full of sattvika jnana. He cannot harm anybody. He has come to fight. He has come to the war field. But when he saw all these family members, friends and relatives, he got overwhelmed and he said. What he said, we will discuss in the subsequent chapters, subsequent verses. Now, let us analyze. The first point for analysis is, where is the chariot kept? The chariot was kept in front of Bhishma and Drona, whom Arjuna has highest respect. Arjuna can sacrifice his life, but he cannot touch them. They are divine in his eyes. But Krishna kept there. Why? Why? Because this is the beginning of Bhagwadgita, birth of Bhagwadgita, I can say. It is the plan of Lord Krishna. Through this medium, Arjuna is only medium. Through him, this Gita Amrita, nectar of Gita has come. So I can say, the very placement of chariot. Had he kept the chariot in front of Duryodhana, Arjuna would have been very angry. Yes, let me fight. He did all ill things to my family. He would have been very angry at that time. But he kept in front of Bhishma and Drona. Because it is the Lord Krishna's plan to bring the nectar of Bhagavad Gita to all of us. Hare Krishna. Next. The next important point, analysis number 2. Krishna predicted. We call him Rishikesa. We call him Rishikesa, means what? Who controls the senses. So Krishna knows what is in the mind of Arjuna. Arjuna, though has come with full angriness to fight the war, Krishna knows it. The moment he will see Bhishma and Drona and all his brothers on both sides, relatives, friends, he will melt. So it was a grand design and a grand plan of the Almighty. Now, Arjuna said like this, Kripaya Paraya Vishnu, Vishidan. He felt, instead of becoming angry and ready to fight, Vishidan, he started lamenting. Here the analysis is, a Kshatriya, a king, his duty is to protect the country. His duty is to protect Dharma. While protecting Dharma, you should not see who is there on the battlefield. Relatives, friends, all are in the house. But while protecting Dharma, you have to see Adharma should not be there. The people who are supporting Adharma must be punished. This thought has not come to Arjuna. Am I clear to you? Next. Arjuna forgot Dharma at that particular moment. So now, further let us analyze. In verse 14, Madhava Pandavaschaiva Divyau Sankho Pradadvatuhu. First time Lord Krishna's name has been taken. In verse 14, Madhava means Krishna, Pandava means Arjuna, blew their conch shells. In verse 21, Arjuna requested, Syanayor Abhayor Madhye Ratham Stapaya Me Achyuta. Oh Achyuta, please place my rath, my chariot, in between both the armies. In verse 24, he placed the chariot and he spoke in one line. What did he say? Oh Arjuna, you asked me to place the chariot, I placed it. Now you see both the sides. Now let us analyze. Arjuna instructing Lord Krishna, place my chariot, and Krishna immediately placed it. Nowadays, in the present modern society, any food you order, that Zomato, all these things are there. They instantly deliver in 1 hour, in 2 hours, in 45 minutes. Here within 3 verses, 21 to 24, Krishna already delivered. So now the question comes, what is the take home for us? First take home is, why Krishna is so fast in helping Arjuna? Why Krishna is following the instructions of Arjuna? He is God, He is Almighty. Will He do for me also? Can I also instruct Krishna? Or can I request Krishna, please do this, please? We have also got 1,000 agendas in our earth. Yes, He will do. He will do. He will, because Krishna has no partiality. He will do for all mankind, for all human beings. But you have to pass certain tests. Now let us analyze, take home front of you our own life. Life itself is a war. This body itself is a chariot. You are always in war with good thoughts and bad thoughts. Continuously good thoughts comes. Continuously bad thoughts also comes. Have you ever thought of? You have the right to lift the hand or put the hand. You have control. But can you stop the thoughts like this? No, they go continuously. Even if you want to stop, they go. There comes, we have to surrender to Almighty and say, let only good thoughts be there. Let there be no bad thoughts. Let Kauravas go out of my mind. Now let us forget for a while that Mahabharata war and bring into our own life. In our mind, whatever bad thoughts are coming, let us pray to the Almighty and request Krishna, please ensure that bad thoughts do not originate in my mind. Please remove them. You can pray. And Arjuna, I told you, saw friends, relatives, well-wishers, long list, father, grandfather, teachers, father-in-law said, mother-in-law said, dash. Whom we see in our real life? What we see in our day-to-day life? Whom we see? Huh? Day-to-day, from morning to evening, whom we see? Wife, children, friends, relatives, and well-wishers. Some are friends, some are enemies. So in our life also, two categories of people are always there. This is also war. Some we don't like, some we like. Next. Now you are telling me, I need the blessings of Lord Krishna to overcome the enemy. Number one, my enemy I should overcome. Two, my bad thoughts I should overcome. Okay, no problem. Then God says two things. God is ready to serve you. But there are certain conditions. What are the conditions? One is negative, one is positive. What is negative? Remove certain things from your mind. Remove certain things from your mind. There are three thieves in your body or in your mind. Who are they? Kamat krodhascha lobhascha dehe tishthanti taskara. Taskara means thief. Dehe means this body. Tishthanti means they stay. So every time three thieves do stay in our body. One is desire, unlimited desire. Krodha, one is angriness, one is greediness. Kama, krodha, lobha. By this stay, jnana ratna paharaya. You have a diamond. Ratna means diamond. What is a diamond? Jnana, knowledge. Apaharaya, to take away, to steal it. To steal the jnana ratna, the diamond of knowledge, they are there. So if you remove those three, automatically diamond is with you. So the first condition is negative. Can you remove excessive desires, krodha, angriness and greediness? Now let us come to the positive side. In positive side, in chapter 12 of Bhagavad Gita, 35 symptoms God has stated. 35. I will deal detail at that time. And while dealing those 35 symptoms, he stated one sentence at the end. That is, Bhaktaste tevame priyaha. That type of devotee is very, very, very dear to me. So some symptoms of 35 will tell you. Adveshta sarva bhutanam maitra karna evacha nirmamo nirahankaraha samadukka sukachami. Adveshta sarva bhutanam. Don't criticize any human being. You can work for his development, but you can't hate. The moment you hate, you are hating the child of God, children of God. We all are children of God. If you hate anyone, you are hating God. Maitraha, develop friendship. Karuna, have mercy. Adveshta sarva bhutana maitra karnevacha nirmamo, don't have ego. Samadukka sukachami, try to maintain, always excuse people. Samadukka, sukha, in case of maintain tranquility, equanimity. Like this, in detail we will deal at that time. Right at the moment I am only telling you, like Arjuna, you also want the help of Lord Krishna, then drink Gita Amrit, especially the 35 symptoms stated in Bhagavad Gita 12th chapter, and in 13th chapter also, he gave around 20 symptoms. And he said at the last sentence, 13th chapter verse 8 to 12, the last line, Etak jnanamiti prokta ajnanam yatonjadha. Save and accept about 20 symptoms which I have stated. The rest all ajnan, rest all avidya, rest all will take you away from me. So you want to be near God, please follow the symptoms stated in chapter 12, 35 and in chapter 13, around 20. If you do all these things, automatically God will help you. In chapter 9, verse 22, God has promised, Yoga Kshemam Vahamyaham. To my devotee, I will go and serve him. I will ask him, how are you? He need not come to me. Am I clear? One more important point is, Arjuna is lamenting, seeing his brothers, sisters, whatever, all the army, all are his own relatives, all friends, all well-wishers. I don't want to fight, I don't want to kill anybody because I am very vengeful. He is a true devotee, I told you, Sattva Guna has come up. The Lord wants the fight to continue. The Lord wants Arjuna should kill each and every person. The take home is a devotee. If you have misbehaved a devotee, the devotee may excuse you, but the God will not excuse you. So devotees of the God must not be misbehaved. If you can help help. If you can't help, no problem. Always take care. You should not misbehave anybody. Anybody. Rather, I will call not only devotees, all. In case of devotees too, I can't help you at all. So please ensure in your day-to-day life, take home number 1. Throw away those 3 thieves. Kama, krodhascha, lobhascha. Desires, angry and greed. Those 3 thieves must not be in your system. 2. The 35 symptoms stated in chapter 12 and 20 symptoms stated in chapter 13, let us imbibe. Let us put into our system. Let us put into our mind. Let us put into our day-to-day life. Try to read Gita Amrit and enjoy the life. God will, as I already told you, I am repeating again, verse 9, chapter 9, verse 22. Yoga Kshemam Vahamiham. I am promising you, I will take care. I will take care. I will take care. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.